Okay, la la la. Hello, it's me, the Karen V. Dorney, jellyfish mechanic VTuber, appreciator of mega retro games and plastic models. Rice week. How do you forget the rice? Good question. It's too early. That's how. I'm glad I remembered. Else I would have been like, all right, time to put together my bento, and then I would have been riceless. I would have been liking rice. That would have been no rice. I would have no life. No rice, no life. It would have been the worst. The worst. Oh, so wait, where's the... Okay, you guys are getting sound. It's like, do you guys have sound? Sad hamster. Very sad hamster. Look at Dorning. Hey, Dorning, Dornius. I don't think we've had a YouTube stream at this time before. I think this is a whole new world. What do you guys think? It's actually morning. It's actually morning that Dorning takes its roots from. That's crazy. Might be the first one. Yeah, right? Right. For this show. It's like, this is... For some reason, I originally thought, like, we've done it before, but I think this is a first! This is a first! And hopefully, we'll soon get... I think I might just not have... I might have the chats. When I do dual streaming, I might just have different chats in the beginning. I think I'll commission someone that knows how to do combined chats to give me a cool looking one. Congrats on debut! I'm debuting on YouTube in the morning! Yeah! The first morning, your time, stream, YouTube stream. Yeah! I guess we could argue. I feel like when you say morning, like I feel like it's gotta at least be like 1 a.m. Like at least to be early morning. I don't know why, but midnight doesn't feel like morning. It's gotta be 1 at least. YouTube partner debut 2. Yeah. A whole dose? A whole dose, a whole knee, a whole... A whole duh? Yeah, just saying duh by itself just feels wrong. I don't know why. It doesn't make sense to me. It don't make no sense, Dornians! But yes, today, Dornians, it's partner time! Yeah! Special YouTube time stream. For special monetization, which I almost spelled monetization. I was like, I wrote it M-O-N-O and then tization. I was like, something feels wrong about this. And in fact, there was something wrong about it. There was. The king is now rich AF. If only. If only it was like that. I am making all the big bucks though. I think I might get a whole $10. That delicious YouTube money! My favorite part is when you said the Dorning and then adorning all over the place. So that's a pretty good part. I think you've got the right idea. You've got the right idea. $10 is $10. It's true. Except I don't get it because the payout is a little. It's far later. Gordon! Thank you for becoming a member. Let's see. We got members earlier. Mecca Ramza, thank you. Thank you for becoming a member. And Vaso, thank you for the starter pack. It says, if you did not know, Dornians, there are 2 tiers. There's basically the I'm member, usually on Twitch. There you go. There's the I'm usually on Twitch, but I want to have emotes over on YouTube tier, which is the starter pack. That is the starter pack, the Door Union starter pack. And then there's the I don't want to be on Twitch mainly, or I want to just support YouTube, in which case it is the more expensive tier, and that is the Door Union member tier, and that's basically Twitch equivalent. Wait, there's 2 tiers? Yes, there's a super duper cheap tier, and then what about both? I think if you get member, you technically get both. Because technically, Door Union member gets the perks of starter pack. You grab starter pack on your way up. I didn't notice my eyes gravitated to cheapest option. That's why I put it there. That'd be me too! But see, yeah, that's the thing, right? That's the thing. It's like if you really just want the emotes, you would just go to the cheapest one. If you're like a YouTube veteran, then you'd be like, let me see, what tiers do they have? Can't wait for the members only stream. It's just me. See, it would be you on the YouTube side, but then you would look on the screen and there would be Twitch chat as well. There'd be some only Twitch chat. So you would be alone, but you'd be alone together with others. You understand? But the profile in Discord, you technically have that with Twitch. If you connect your Twitch with Discord, you have Door Union only lounge basically. I should probably write that somewhere. I don't think I have that written anywhere. Perks of joining the Door Union. And it's... Because I know someone else recently figured that out. They're like, wait, why can't I use this emote? It's like, oh, that's because it's for it's for Door Union members only. And I was like, wait. Member. Thank you. A lot of people are getting members. You don't have to. You don't have to. You can get the cheaper one. It's fine. I thought it was only for Nitro. No. Okay. All right. That's 2 people recently. I need to write this. I will be writing this in the Twitch panels soon. Do I have it up anywhere? No, I don't. Hold on. Let me make a note to myself. Open new window. Get my notions up. We'll just put it for today, but I probably won't end up doing it today. Right? Door Union. Door Union perks on I refuse to pay Nitro. Yes. Oh yeah, I guess that is a way. That is a way around. So you can have some emotes. You don't have any moving emotes. All the ones that move on Twitch are just the first frame. But at least you will get some emotes. Look at the emotes that are available on Twitch, and you'll have them on Discord. Up. Yeah, we got like got all the members and the starter packers and all the new flags. New flags. Like I have some, others are blocked. I thought if you have some and you've already connected, then that might be it. That might be it, because you definitely don't get all emotes because Twitch has limited emotes. Twitch has limited emotes, and you have to get like a bajillion subs in order to get more emotes, I guess. I saw someone recently and they reached like a ton of subs, but then Twitch was having a blackout, like essentially, and their API wasn't connecting, and so they didn't get counted as having that many subs, and so they did not get their new emote slots, which stinky. Probably the blacked out emotes, because I think all emotes should work. All but animated emotes should work within the server. With connected to Discord, I believe you'll be able to use the emotes from Twitch elsewhere. So you'd be able to use Wahoo outside of our Discord server. You could Wahoo wherever. Wherever. Let's see, who's all our new members today? Who's all our new members? We've got Viso as a new member. We've got Mecha Ramza as a new member. We've got Gordon as a new member. We've got Stroud Grandpa as a new member. All the other YouTube business. Wahoo always in my heart. Wahoo! Wahoo! Oh, it's funny because I didn't think I say Yippee more, but I mean they both there. It's a Wahoo and Yippee. Like I know Yippie's its own thing, but you can totally see that little guy just saying Yippee as well. Yippee! It's just a happy little guy. It's just a happy little thing. It's just hanging. It's just vibing. Wait. Okay, there it is. I was like, did I in fact enable super chat? Because I know they were not enabled last time, and that was not intentional. That was just because I was dumb. Technically, Mario also Wahooed. Wahoo! You're right. He does Wahoo as well. And then Yoshi Green has. I don't think I have the exact. I don't have the right tone, but I have heart. I have heart, and that's what really matters, right? Yeah, totally. I now have the opportunity to give you 11-month allowance. Huh? Wait, is that because you're on Twitch and YouTube? Is that why? Okay, I'm just gonna stick up. I'm just gonna stick some tissues up my booty. Wait. I meant nose. I don't know why I said booty. I'm just gonna blame it on the sickness. The snow day there, let's go with that. Excuse me, I don't know why you said that. I'm out of it. I'm so done. The brain has lost all of it. Why must the sickness? Why must the sickness continue? Why, oh why? I see. It's a bloodborne streak. That doesn't go in the booty! That does not go in the booty. That would be terrifying. That'd be terrifying if we had blood coming out of the booty. No bloody booty, please. That's more terrifying than anything. No. This tissue in my nose, it sometimes covers my mouth. But it's worth it. It's worth it. Nom, nom. But yeah, we're YouTubing more now. I do not have an emote to express my fear, so I will drop. Wait, let's see. Just pretend that this one's not blushing. Just pretend you're just terrified. Yeah. I mean, honestly, you can't see the blush in that. You cannot see the blush in that. At the size that they are. I kind of, whenever I see that, I kind of just imagine it's just like zooming in on your face, just going wild. It's basically, it's the Evangelion zoom in, you know? It can be for anything. It could be because there's something like a crazy. It's basically there's crazy on screen. That's how I always see it. Like it could be crazy hot. It can be crazy cute. It could be crazy. It could be crazy scary. That's how I've always seen that emote, honestly. I thought it is technically. It is technically. But I always see it as just animation. What did you say? Huh? If you guys want to use it that way, I would not assume that you are automatically thinking blushy. See, when I think blushy, I think more innocent blushy, which is the emote that we can't have because it's animated, which is like the two fingers like poking together. That's the true blushy. That is a true blushy. This guy's freaking out. This guy's having an existential crisis. Affectionate. Derogatory. I'm amazed. He's having. Yeah, that one. That one. Honestly, I wonder if I could just bring it in as non-animated. He might still work not moving. He might be one of the ones that's okay to not move. Some of them, they don't work. Why does not work as a standalone? You really need all of the frames in that one. But Shydorn, he's just 2 frames, so he might be okay. He might be okay. Oh my god, when you're dabbing on the door, don't dab on the door. You're dabbing on the door? Just upload every frame of Y as an individual emote. We don't got that many slots. We don't got that many. Although wait, we might have another one now. We might in fact have another slot now. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. I would have to check. I forgot how many until the next emote. But we'll see if we have another one. We'll see. I will check it. I will check it later. Probably tonight. It would be funny though, like if I don't know what the upper limit for emotes is on YouTube, but it would be funny if like you did get a crazy amount and you did just upload like every frame of a GIF. And then chat could work together to make it animated essentially. Like it would be animated over here as it goes through the motions. It would be a group effort. It would be a group effort. Totally worth it though. Totally worth it. My ice leaking. How does one stay sick for so long? I don't get it. Like, it has to be that I got sick and then I healed and then I've like picked up some other sickness. It's been like, I think I'm on like week 2. I think I'm on week 2 of this. Why am I sick for so long? What's going on? Why can't I like have a fever and then just call it? Have a fever, get over the sickness. Bada bing, bada boom, done toes. I would like that better. Cause it's like I'm like fine to stream. Like it's tiring a little. But it would be a waste to like cancel streams. That's like 2 whole weeks of no streams. My sniffles and sore throat takes a while to go. Why are they here? Why are they here? I don't like them. I'm going to make them disappear. Forever. I'll have no throat. And I'll have no nose. And then I will truly be the ultimate being. I'll use a digital voice box. And a digital nose. I mean, I guess I wouldn't be able to smell anymore. Digital nose? No noise. And what would be the better of the two, I wonder? I'm not a very smelling kind of person. I think I can live without a nose. I think I can live without smells. God, I could live without yesterday's smell. I walked into the train yesterday and someone clearly had just farted. I was so mad. I was so mad. And it felt like the whole entire train cart was filled with it. Like you could not escape it unless you switched cars, but I didn't know when the train would be moving, so I didn't want to switch cars. I just had to deal with it. Oh, my rice is done. And now it shall sit. Did you know that when you're eating food, all the flavor actually comes from smelling? The roof of your mouth also smells. See, that's okay, because that's not with my nose. So I could still technically enjoy that sensation without the nose. If it's all from, like, the hard palate, if it's all my hard palate taking in that smell, that's fine. Good old hard palate and soft palate. The fart lingered too long. It did. It was funny too because, like, usually the train gets in there. And then everybody files off. And then a whole bunch of new people file in. And then it takes off. But for some reason, it was just sitting there and there was nobody. It wasn't, like, full at all. I don't know what happened. But I was so convinced that they had to clear everyone out because someone let out such a crazy fart. Like that's how prominent the smell was. I was like, did they clear it out because it just smelled so bad? It's actually very I can only tell sweet, salty, bitter, and sour. Oh, heck yeah. All I need is sweet. Sweet and salty. Sweet and salty I can do it for the rest of my life. Like, yes, I love sour Skittles. Bitter, I can really do without, honestly. Bitter definitely can go. Bitter can go. Sour, I would miss because that'd be like some tangy fruits, like pineapple. Pineapple would definitely not hit as the same. But I think if I had sweet and salty, I could live the rest of my life. Might be more than a fart, I fear. It was... You guys know? Okay, so I fell down. I was watching, as you saw on Discord, I was watching, I can't say this word on YouTube. Off Yourself Club. I was watching that movie. And all of a sudden, like, because I was just kind of like listening and watching, and I hear a voice, and I was like, I know that voice. I know that voice. And so I look up, and I was like, is that Kenjiro Suda? And so I go and look up. I go onto Wikipedia. I type in his name, and lo and behold, Kenjiro Suda X from time to time. This was like 20 years ago, so he looked very different. He looked a lot younger. The dead will shine all night long. I was really confused when you first put that because I was watching it on Amazon Prime and they don't have subtitles. I was like, what? And I was like, oh! I guess those are the lyrics to the song. But it's him. He's always acting. He's singing in English? Oh god, I could not tell. I could not tell. But yeah, so Kenjiro Tsuda he acts all the time. He's actually in the upcoming Sakamoto Days. He's playing a character, like a not a main character, but like a prominent character. He's always, and then this is what brought me to this. Apparently, he played a main character in a movie, like a movie remake of the sudden gas attacks that happened. Apparently recently, I think for like an anniversary, they did like a dramatic retelling with actors and like basically like a whole story about it. And he was one of the main characters for that. Insane. Actually insane. And then also, he is currently in like a drama that has 3 main characters. It's just all very weird. I just realized I had pop chat on instead of live. I think it's the same though. I don't think I've missed the name of it. And here I thought I was good at distinguishing when I thought it was good at distinguishing when Japanese people were Englishing, but I guess I've lost that. Because I did to shine all night long. Yeah. And if it's only the chorus in English, then maybe that's why. Maybe because I heard the Japanese to begin with, and then my brain was just like, yeah, that's Japanese. That song has been in my head for 20 years. The funniest thing was I was like, I don't think I've seen this movie. And then I went to Amazon Prime, and it's like, do you want to rewatch this movie? And I was like, huh? 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 What do you mean rewatch Amazon Prime? What do you mean rewatch? Apparently, I watched that movie before. It has a full English song that I didn't know was in English until I looked up the lyrics. Yeah, it happens to me more often than it really should. Can't believe monetization! Yeah, and then also the real thing, the real star of today. Expect to get ready. Anyway, okay, here we go. Hold on, Dornians. Hold your horses. Hold them. Hold steady. Since we mainly read visual novels here over on YouTube, I was like, what can we do so it's not just like just talking. It's not a just chat stream. It's not just Zatsudan. I was like, oh, I can tier list. I can tier list the VNs that I've read. Ones that I've read on YouTube here, and then ones that that I've just read by myself. Make sure to put tier list in the stream title for the algo. I definitely will when we're done. Actually, can I change that from here? Select this one. Wait, it's not upcoming though. Yeah, I don't know. I could probably change the title, but I don't know how to do that from OBS. I don't know. So probably I'll change it. Because I have a whole other thumbnail as well. Because I didn't decide it until after I made the... until after I made the waiting room. So we'll get the algo afterwards. We'll get it done, Dornians. But yeah, and I've made all my own sections. We've got Wish for Amnesia to play again. Like, I still spelled this wrong! Wait, hold on. It's only one C, okay. We've got Heck Yeah, we've got Fun Read, would recommend, we've got Meh, and then we've got Want to Read, and Want to Read. Because there are some VMs that I would like to, it's kind of like these are what we could look forward to in the future. Yeah. Where's the trash tier? I realized that of all of the VNs I've read, none of them would go in there. So Met is as trash tier as we're gonna get. I'm not very exciting in that sense, in that there's I haven't read enough VNs to where any of them I could consider trash. My actual VNDB is quite sad. Wait, let me bring it up. And for some, I don't know how to find my VNDB. Actually, wait, I don't know. I might have to. Yeah, actually, that won't work. I have to bring it up elsewhere. It's not being picked up right. Yes, okay. I don't know how to find myself on VNDB. I can't find. I've checked to see if like I have stuff listed, or if I have myself listed as like unlisted or something. I don't know why I can't find myself, but I can. Da-da-da-da! Yeah, so this is all of... What about the VN you told a while ago about the guy that tried? Yeah, that's on the list. That's one of them. That's one of them. So I don't really have that many, and for some reason, Super Robot Wars 30 is on VNDB, so I threw that on. I don't think that counts. There's no other super robot words on here, but I saw it, I laughed, and I added it. Why is that on here? None of the other ones. Just for some reason, I think someone was trolling, and they managed to slip super robot words 30 into VNDB. So we will be including it during this today in our list. So let's see. In order, I'm just gonna go in order of what these are uploaded, and I have no idea what that order is, honestly. Maybe I should go randomly because it looks like it. Yeah. Oh wait, is it alphabetical? No, because that's S and that's S as well. I have no idea in this order. Let's start with the ones that we've read on stream. Let's do that. Let's see. Let's see. Yeah, so these are all of our options. Some you might remember, some you might not. Let's see. In order. I think we read this on stream, just not on YouTube. Stories from Soul. I forgot this was even on VNDB, but it's 100% a visual novel. I think, where would I put this? Where would I put this? Stories from Soul. Definitely not Wish for Music to play again. I want more. I'm not sure if it's a heck yeah. I think I would put it in fun to read and would recommend. I want other people to read it. I want other people to buy it, so then the creators can make more. That's really what I want. So if I zoom in on this. Doesn't make the pictures bigger. It doesn't make the pictures bigger. So that we read Stories of Soul over on. That would definitely, if Stories of Soul came out when we were in YouTube mode, we definitely would have read it over here. We definitely would have read it over here. But yeah, that was a good story, except we need more. They had such a cliffhanger, and we need more. Like, it finishes, but we need more. More. And it's kind of crazy that that one had like a lot of different branching paths, and you got to see like the path that you went and the other paths you could have gone at the very end. Like, I think they all generally end up. I think I would have to check again. I have to watch to see how the pathing goes, but I think they end up in generally the same way. There's a bunch of different like branching paths that lead out and then back in. I think that's pretty spiffy. And it looks like PC98, so you know you never go wrong when you capturing the vibes of PC98. That is always a good time. You like your Stories of Soul. You like it. It was huge in LA when it first came out because it was right after the US Spring and the beginning of J-horror hype. Monetization! Good morning. Actually, wait, I didn't say good morning to anybody. I'm waiting for the sequel. I hope, because they're like an indie group, right? All we can do is pray for a sequel. Pray that it actually becomes a thing. Otherwise, we're just gonna be left on to be continued for the rest of our lives. Please. Oh, well, it'll be the second coming of Flowers of Evil anime. That's what it'll be for me. And I know I could finish Flowers of Evil. Is it Aku no Hana? In the manga or the live action? but the anime was so... I love the rotoscoping from the anime. Personally, I kind of wish we had more normal moments with the crew. I think just the way the story developed, it wouldn't have worked. Because at the beginning, like the quote-unquote, if we're going by like VN terms, like the common route, essentially where you get to know everyone, I feel like it did go on for quite a while, honestly, in the beginning. And you can't have it go on for too long, or else people are like, especially in the modern day, people are like, where's the story? Where's the plot? Where is it? Where is it? I don't feel drawn in yet. Why should I even keep going? That's like, I saw a guy. I kind of don't disagree, but I saw a guy and he said that he gives a game 5 hours to catch his attention, and if it doesn't, he just skips all the cutscenes. In a game. I'm like, 5 hours is quite a... That's like a... Honestly, if a game hasn't captured you in 5 hours... If the story hasn't captured you in 5 hours... Like, there's gotta be something. There's gotta be something in 5 hours. Does it? And also, you know, Mega Man. In Japan, the dub as Rockman. The Japanese dub? Wait, you mean the original? 5 hours is 3 more than people give. Yeah. Like, that's enough for the game to distinguish, like, to give it the setup, to give you a slight hook as to what the real story is gonna be. Like, if they kind of want to do the... Okay, except... Maybe not Xenoblade. I don't know, Xenoblade? I feel like Xenoblade has a really long intro sequence of you just doing, like, daily tasks. But yeah, I feel like a lot of people give 2 hours if they're just gonna, like, not play the game. This guy, he's like, I'm gonna play the game. I'm just gonna skip all the story cutscenes. But it's just in gameplay times, which is crazy. Bam, bam. Welcome in, Res Automo. Welcome in. You get half hour because refund. That's... Yeah, see that? I guess for refunds, especially since that's how Steam works, I kind of get that. But like, how you not look slightly into the story ahead of time? I can't imagine purchasing a game that's about the story without looking anything into the story. Like, I don't think I would be able to figure out if I hated something within 2 hours. The only game to date that I've ever refunded on Steam is D. And that's because I wanted to buy it on GOG. That's all. That's all. Skipped all cutscenes. Yeah, yeah. See, that's the thing. That's the one thing the person did not mention. If then they say that the story's bad or not. That's the only thing. If the guy, he gets 5 hours of the story, he decides he doesn't like it, and then he skips everything, does he say the story's bad? Or does he say the story didn't capture me? Because that is very important. If he says the story didn't capture me, so I just did gameplay, then we're all good. If he says the story's bad, burn him at the stake. Burn him at this and burn this man! Burn this man. You gotta do research. You don't gotta do extensive research. Like, I understand not wanting to, like, going into something blind per se. But like, maybe I'm just too simple. Like, wow, sci-fi and mecha story, I'm in. Like, that's all I need. That's all I need to get past 5 hours. I'm very simple in that sense. Which leads us to the next game that I was definitely caught. We were. This is a heck yeah. This is a heck yeah. Demon Bane. I forget what the full title is. Wait, we can look at the full title. Demon Bane, Demon Bane. Monetization. Demon Bane. Foundation this channel rests on. Yeah, it's funny though because I keep thinking that it was our first VN or it was our first like YouTube, but it wasn't. We did not start YouTube with that because I wanted to start something that was at least a little less daunting. Yeah, it's just the longest. We could have finished it sooner if we powered through and did every route one after another, but I needed to break it up a little. Was she surprised how much Cthulhu mythos there was? Yeah, it's like, it's not just like referential. It's not like, oh yeah, these guys, they're just like named after mythos, the Cthulhu mythos. It's like, that is Cthulhu. That is Cthulhu. Like, congrats on money. Thank you, G. Thank you. You were here on Friday. It's a main theme. I think that's fair, honestly, for Japanese media. If it's like, yeah, it's based on this. It's a really wide spectrum of what they mean by based. It's like, yeah, it's based on, and then it's like in the sense of like Fate series. Like Fate series, they could have been that to where it's like, yeah, that's the character, but like the original Fate, I guess. A lot of the newer stuff, like Fate Go stuff, I feel like delves a little bit more into the actual characters' like history. But like, you're like, yeah, the Fate Stay Night, you know, that's based on mythos and old stories, and it's like they're just pulling their names. Maybe they've got a move that's based on it, but like in Fate Stay Night, at the very least, it's just they're just like pulling names out of hats and giving them powers. Like, oh yeah, that's definitely this person. It's like, huh? In what way? Yeah, Demon Bane is so hype. Demon Bane, I just remember the first stream, and it's like, oh, wait, it's going this hard from the beginning? Like, we've got a Bum, and then Bum gets Mecha, and then Mecha goes absolutely insane, and the music goes insane, and we've got, I think we met Dr. West in the beginning, too? They went so crazy hard. But I thought Lovecraftian horror only recently became mainstream with other media like last decade and a half. When did Demon Bane come out? When did Demon Bane come out? originally. 2003. Yeah, that's not in the last decade. Last 2 decades? Last 2 decades? Yeah. Mufflum goes crazy from the get-go too? Yeah. Yeah. But Mufflum is a different kind of crazy. One day I wanna... There's like a whole... The creation of Mufflum that I feel like nobody goes into. That I wanna go into one day. I really like other reveals in Fate Stay Night. They have to keep their identity secret, so there's a lot of clues as to which myth they're from. Yeah, but it's like, it's not like the story is based on their stories. Like, they're kind of there, and there's clues as to like who they could be. It is, I feel like that is something that's kind of lost in modern day Fate stuff. Is that you just know who the servants are, like, right off the bat. Like, there was once a time where people didn't know who Saber was. There was once a time where people just didn't know who Saber was. They're just Pokemon. Yeah, they're Pokemon of different... Yeah, because they're not even from like one collective story or something. They're just a bunch of mythos pulled in. Meanwhile, Sayo Uta came out last year. Huh? That is a lie? That's not priceable. That's not priceable. Sayo Uta did not come out last year. Sayano Uta. Wait, the original Sayano Uta and Demon Bane came out in the same year. That's 2003 was a strong year. Wait, which came out first? So that's Demon Bane came out April 25th, 2003. Sayano Uta came out December 26th of Christmas? Like, you know what you need for Christmas? Sayano Uta. I'm reading the full version or the censored? Only the ones that I have read. So for Demon Bane, we read the PlayStation 2 version, so that's the all ages version. But for Sayano Uta, I read the full version. Is there even a censored version of Sayano Uta? I don't think so. Yes. Well, there is a Steam edition. Okay. Huh. Naruhodo. Yeah, I forgot. I need Malaysian historical myth figure to show up as a servant. Am I crazy? I thought FGO got one. Am I crazy? I might be crazy. I might have just seen my friends talking about like people's fan versions. So let's see. What else have we read? Let's do other things that we read. Let's see. YouTube stream wise, we have also read Snatcher. Snatcher. Where would it be? There we go. Story was really good in Snatcher though. The story was really well written. Or I don't know if I can say well written per se, but I liked the twists. I'm a sucker for a good twist toward the end, so what can I say? What can I say? I would recommend people to read it. anything dumb that we had to deal with? We didn't have to use a guide or anything. I don't know. Nothing made me like crazy hype. There were some crazy moments though. Hold on, I'm gonna put this in fun to read. I'm gonna think about it while looking at chat. Kojima is watching. I don't care about his opinion. I ain't no Kojima fan over here. I win it. Yeah. Look at me, no mega. Good morning. Wait, I said I was gonna do good morning, but I never did. Good morning. Good morning, friends. Wait, how much can I scroll back? Good morning, Wanderer. Good morning, Vaso. Good morning, Lily. Good morning, Mecha Ramza. Good morning, Strong Grandpa. Good morning, Egg of Tao. I missed you earlier. I'm so sorry. Good morning, Morton. Let's see. Where else are we going? What else is happening? Good morning, Mikoron. Good morning, Hirayub. Good morning, Rez Atomo. Good morning, High Gunner. We got him. But like, Kojima trimmed it down into the meanest form. When he still had restraints on him. Restraints are good for creators. Yeah, restraints are good for Kojima. Kojima absolutely needs restraints. I feel like the only thing is that at 100%, it feels like at the end that you can tell that Kojima wanted to write more. Like it's a known fact that he wanted more chapters, and he didn't try to rewrite the end. Like he clearly wanted more. He wanted us to follow the team as they went to Russia to go follow up on what happened there. Like it tells a concise story. It is contained, but you can tell there's more. You can tell there's more. We need to find a better way to make good warnings on YouTube. YouTube's not very... They don't like API. YouTube does not like API anything. It's crazy to think. Some of the things in Snatcher show up later in Metal Gear games. I mean, we literally have Metal Gear and Snatcher. I think Kojima's just not afraid to like be like, what did I like from my last game that I can pull into this game? and everyone's like, oh my god, it's an Easter egg, and it's really just Kojima being like, I can't let go. I can't let go. I have good ideas and I don't want them to just be stuck in one game. I can't let go. He has separation issues with his ideas. I think that's really what it is. He's like, no wait, this idea slapped. Hold on, bring it back. Bring that back! Bring that back. Alright, you know what? I'm putting it here. After some thoughts. Because I'm thinking of Metal Glory. And I feel like, as much as I like the vibes of Metal Glory, Metal Slayer Glory, I think it is a fun game. Like, this is why I hate making tier lists, honestly. Because the story is just very plain. There's nothing like crazy about this story. You can see it coming from a mile away, which isn't a bad thing. But this had better vibes. And this is the problem, guardians. I like the vibes in Metal Slayer Glory better, but I like the story in Snatcher. Why could these two have not cooperated? I like the vibes of Metal Slayer Glory. Like at the end, when you have to go and face the ultimate evil bad guy, and you have to keep flying closer and closer, and on the sidebar it shows how close you are to the enemy as you're fighting. Oh my god, that was so cool. That was so cool. It's putting two novels side by side on my bookshelf and turning off the lights in hopes that they make a baby when I'm not looking. It's so true. It's so true. Will I have any that go in May? Actually, now that I think about it. Hold on. Oh wait, no, I do. Breeding VN, so we can make the ultimate VN. Yeah, if these two had a baby, honestly, it would be the best. It would be the best. Kojima Pregnante? That's what we need. When did they come out in relation to each other? Okay, so Metal Slayer Glory came out originally in 1991. And Snatcher came out way before that. Yeah, 1988. I think they're close enough. Putting Shakespeare's The Tempest next to one of my Gundam novels and getting rich from Mercury. That was, they didn't even try and hide that. They didn't even try and hide that one. I think I remember I made like an image. It was you take the picture of Suletta holding up her like iPad in front of her, and I think I switched it out with The Tempest. Thank you. We got the money. We got the monies. Yeah, alright, both of these are going up here. Gundam Caliban! But wasn't Caliban like wasn't that later? Or was that earlier? I forget what Caliban. I've already forgotten some of the mecha names. I do think they should steal from more classical. They should do more modern takes on classical stories. I think we should do. Gotta get the big money out. Yeah, give me them $10. I need that $10. But then Caliber was cool because it was both Caliber and Excalibur. I'm trying to see which one's Caliber. Copy. Pasta? What? Ah! Oh, shoot, I'm pressing enter instead of delete. Yeah, Caliburn was all the way at the end. I think we clocked that it was Tempest by like 2 episodes. I think by episode 2 everyone was like, oh yep, it's the Tempest. That's the Tempest. Yeah, my book Gundam would be Kino. We need it. Need it, Gundam. Need it! Oh, wait, got it. Because Tempest is about Prospero and his daughter Ariel. Oh, yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, it's like, that's all we needed. And then it was like, kind of related. It really was like a modern take of that. Alright, let's see. What else have we read? could be wrong. I may not remember. I might have brain dead this. But for VMs that we've read on stream, we have this. Which one was this? What was it? What's the title? Alpha Nighthawk. Yes, that's right. Alpha Nighthawk. He kind of hit the nail on the head about the children's souls. But how early did we hit it on the head when they started hinting for it? Calvin was talked about as the who? That which I don't know. Is that like shitstorm? I haven't really brought up her scene until the last 2 episodes. The best image to come out of all the Witcher Mercury was just the Suletta brain damage image. When people were theorizing. Alright, we're doing really bad time-wise. Let's see. Alpha Nighthawk. This predates even YouTube VODs, Thornians. We don't even have a VOD for when we read Alpha Nighthawk. That's how early we read Alpha Nighthawk. I don't even remember how I found out about it. We didn't do the proper reading because I wasn't doing like the dual screen or the dual reading to where I see the H scenes but you guys don't. Oh, that's right, it was horror mecha. Yeah. I really should go back and get the HCs for that so I can read it. Kind of thing. What the? Let's go over there. This was also pretty basic story. I think. It was just... They were just vibing. I think this is what it is. The first one was good. I enjoyed it, but I don't know if I would recommend it to anyone. But then I liked the cast. I liked the cast and the story of Brady Six Years. I think that's what it. I think this is what it comes down to. The main character in Alpha Nighthawk was a lot more douchey, which was fun, but there was just a lot of shenanigans happening in Beta 6 Years. Whee! Need a good Thorny, welcome in. The other fun thing about reading these was that the translator came in and he was like, hey, how's it going? Very fun. Also, I think Beta 60s was like a lot longer. Beta 60s is also more fun as it is. Alpha Nighthawk. Alpha Nighthawk actually sounds like a legitimate name. Beta 60s. That's not how you say it, but that's right, because we made this guy. We made the furry. We made him into a what's it? We made him into a French guy. That's right. I remember that. Yeah, there was like there was a lot of crazy characters in Beta 6. This is one of those ones though, to where it's like I feel like to really enjoy Beta 6 throughs, you do have to read through Alpha Nighthawk. Like I would like recommend reading Alpha Nighthawk for the reason of enjoying Beta 6 throughs. But these are all, we are going through visual novels. I am rating visual novels that we have read. And then the last one that we've read together. We've read together, Dorney. Silver Robot Wars 30. Why is it considered a visual novel and none of the other ones? I have no idea, but it is, so I'm counting it in. It's here. We're bringing it here. See, here's the thing. If I'm comparing it, no, you know what? As a whole story, 30 is a meh. 30 is a meh. As in a story aspect, if we're going for the visual novel aspect of this, which would be the story, it'd be a meh. Because they were so lazy. They're like, oh my gosh, look at all of these characters that they accidentally teleported into our timeline. Everybody has their separate lives. Yep, that's about it. Anyways. Boring! Now that I've experienced why, and that they actually can combine the story lines together, I have come to the realization that 30 was lazy. Especially for the 30th anniversary. It's mostly retellings. Yeah, like we're getting a lot of crossovers within. Like we keep, I think that might be why I'm so surprised with Y whenever it's like, oh, this mission looks like it's going to be for X and Y. And then it's like all of a sudden a character from a completely unrelated series shows up. Like that never happened in Y. Or in 30. That never happened in 30. Calling it a VN feels like a snobby way of calling it too easy. Actually, the other things I could have put on here was all the Ace Attorney games, because those are on there even though the people are reluctant to keep it on there. Well, let's see. Let's quickly go through games that I have played on my own. Muv-Luv! The first Muv-Luv. Wait, where's the second Muv-Luv? Oh, right here it is. Muv-Luv, the first two. The first two. Honestly, I wish I could get Amnesia to play them again. I wish I could get Amnesia to play them again. I wish I could get Amnesia and not know anything about it. I wish I could play it without knowing it's mecha. I wish I could have bought it thinking that it was cute girls and then maybe something iffy's going on. Maybe. Is it good as a mech game? Yes. In the beginning, you might not think so, because it does not start off that way at all. It is just a dating sim. It is a dating sim for like the first 20 hours because it is a separate game. But you have to play it. You have to play it if you want the full Muv-Luv experience. And then you follow up with Muv-Luv Alternative, which is amazing. But I think the setup from the first game is good. I think the setup, like I could enjoy this without having Amnesia. So like it's a heck yeah. This, I can enjoy it, but I want to have Amnesia. I am trying to concuss myself so that I can experience it blind. Also, just in terms of like VN utilization of Mechanics? You don't see a lot of VNs get as crazy with the mechanics as Muv-Luv does. The only VN I recognize on this list is Snatcher. Oh, you're not a VN person. VNs are so good. VNs are so good. Most of them are mecha, honestly. Most of the ones that I've read are mecha or sci-fi adjacent. All of these are mecha. Let's see. Are there any other mecha ones that I've read? I don't think so. Wait, duh! Sakura Wars goes there. I am a sucker for the OG cast, so OG gets to go at Amnesia to play again. 2 is good. And I do love the additional cast that they add. But I am a sucker for the OG. I do not wish for Amnesia to read Umineko again. Or again for the first time. Because I think Umineko made me a better person. That is a good way to look at it. That is a good way to look at it. Guys, I think I like VNs too much. I have a bad feeling about how this is going to end up. Can't wait for Sakura Wars April! Yeah, that's gonna happen. Okay, let's see. I guess to be fair, I don't have like a middle. I only have 4, so I don't have a middle. So like, Fun Read and Heck Yeah should be populated the most. Let's see. For Grisaya, the trilogy. This is like I think this was just like when I was reading like random VNs, and I was like, huh, this one seems popular. I would recommend this because it's like a classic. It's a VN classic, like modern classic, I guess. I used to like VNs, but man, I really fallen out of love once I finished high school. You just gotta find not the gal girl ones, or the gal gay ones, where it's all about like dating. There's other VNs. I knew about it. That's why I knew about it as well. I watched the anime first. But yeah, like there's a lot of good stories. I haven't read all the routes, honestly. But the routes I did read, I did like. And I liked the first one. But I think I liked the middle one the most, because that's when you learn about the main character's backstory. And to me, his backstory is the most interesting backstory out of all the characters. Which is why the third game then also gets put on the like, yeah, I would recommend this. To me, the main character Yuji, his backstory is the best backstory out of all of the characters in the series. I care the most about it. Maybe it's because I'm a girl. I can only like the girl character so much. But I like his backstory the most. So that puts it at the heck yeah over the other two. Like the third one sort of starts wrapping up like with the story that they begin telling in the second one. But it didn't vibe with me as much. Okay, now for the difficult part. I think I don't know. This might be controversial. This is a heck yeah. Umineko is a heck yeah, okay? Umineko, the first part is a heck yeah. And then the answer arc is not as heck yeah. It's not saying that I don't like it. It's not saying that I don't like it. It's just... And honestly, I like that it gives you a lot more, like, details. She hates it! I think that's fair. Okay, I feel like... I don't know, actually. I don't know what the vibes are when it comes to Umineko. Like, I'm not even... There's a lot of people that, like, hate the ending. Like, I think actually... Yukishi got, like, death threats about the ending. I think he also, like... I don't know if it's rumor or if it actually happened, but, like, someone clocked... how it would end, how Yukishi would end it. And he got really mad at them. I mean, it is a mystery. Finding out the answers takes part of the fun of it. But, like, I enjoyed finding out the answers. I think it was, for me, just how fantastical it gets. I think that's what it was for me. Finding out the answers was fine. But see, like, getting even more and more magical. Even though I am Team Beatrice over Battler, having it get more and more, like, away from the murder mystery just kind of, like, took me out of the place I was in when I read the questions arc. Like, it was a vibe that I was not anticipating. And I think because of that, I was like, huh. But I like all the information that I got in it. That's why it's not like a meh. I think if the answers had been unsatisfactory, it would have been a meh. But it would have been a meh, but it's not. Let's see. That's the problem. Feeling like the Umineko answer. You don't love it. And without love, you can die. No! I cannot be seen! Oh, I cannot be seen! I failed. Like, the last scene as well. The last scene of Answers arc is like, oh, it's so cute. It's so cute. Like, if I had a middle section, if I had a peak category, it would absolutely go in there. Like, both of them together would go in there. I hate that we have to split it. I hate that we have to split Umineko into 2 games. Because to me, it's like one of those things to me to where it's like, you can't play one or the other. You have to play both. I honestly just hate, like, splitting things up into sections. Like, unless you get the whole story. Why? Why must we split? Like, you can't enjoy the second arc without the first arc. In the first arc, you don't get the full fulfillment of it without the second arc. Oh, it's all wrong. Alright, let's see. Alright. You mean the novel has chapters! But there's chapters within each. This is like if 2 volumes of a 2-part book. I mean, it technically is that. And, they're like, which one's better? It's like, but the story doesn't conclude in the first novel. It's like, well, which one's better? But I don't have everything in the first volume! Okay. So. Dornians. Island. 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 I liked it. I liked Island. I liked Island. It's not bad by any means. But yes, this is the 1VN. I make it sound a lot more messed up than it is. I told it in like the most crude way. There's a short, Dornians, that explains exactly the true ending to this game. I like what they did. but it just felt so out of left field. Basically, the island does what Muv-Luv does, but they do it in the same game essentially. They do the like switch reveal kind of thing, but like within the same game without any notice. It's really hard. Island does what Nintendo, except Islands. Shit, is it? I think Islands are. I think Islands on Switch. Oh, Nintendo, actually. Think of the arcs as compilation. It's an 8-novel series like Higurashi. That is true because it does always restart. But some of their stuff gets rolled over. Blech. Blech. I remember the anime when it first released, and it did get me with the island mystery, but I just kind of forgot about it. Yeah, like the mystery, when I started reading, I went into it with like no idea. Like someone just recommended it to me, and so I read it, and the mystery part was like really cool. I was like, oh wait, this is like there is a proper mystery. They tell you like it solves the mystery. That part's like satisfying. It's just the lead up to a lot of this stuff. Like the in-between. The cover route and like the in-between stuff, which is kind of like okay for me. It's one of those stories as well to where all the pieces of the different routes don't help you to understand the true route. You need them. You need them to get the true route. But knowing them doesn't actually like give you information to get to the true route. It's just like, oh, we made a game mechanic where you have to finish the other stuff so that you can get the true route. I'm like, oh. Like none of the information that you pull, that you glean from the other routes actually help you. And then it does the thing to where it goes from like extra to the other one, extra to not extra. Love. You're like, whoa, wait, what's happening? Whoa, hold on. And then it's like a whole new story, and then it does it again. It's like, ah! It was a fun ride. And like I kind of would recommend it just because it does go kind of crazy, but it's like it's hard to recommend just because of how off the wall it goes. It's very odd. Okay, and then let's see. It's the last one that we have played. Yes. Saya no Uta. It's a fun read. Would recommend if you are okay with gore. If you, yes you, Dornian, you right there. If you don't mind a little meatiness to your world, Saya no Uta is for you. If you don't mind contemplating life, Saya no Uta is for you. Saya no Uta scares me. So I just had someone explain the story to me. My friend just gave me the disc and was like, this is a good visual novel. You should read this. When I was in high school. I was like, huh? Okay, friend. I shall read this. Saya no Uta, otherwise known as Eastern Europe Simulator. Saya no Uta is disgusting. Complimentary. Messed up how beautiful the ending is. Yeah. It's good. It's absolutely one of those like classics. You should read it or get to know about it. You gotta know. You gotta read it. You got to know about it. two Dornians. And Saya's just cute. Saya's cute. I really love how Uno Butcher writes the MC's perspective. It's such an interesting idea too. Like we don't see that enough. Like I feel like in terms of main character gets into car crash and starts seeing different things. Like just different things. We don't get a ton of that. Like Shiki from Hara no Kyokai? I think that's what it is. That's one where we get a new eyesight. Oh no, Shiki. Also, Shiki, I've never read or seen Tsukihime, so I do not know. Yogi Shiki from, or what is that? K&K. K&K. Sniper, no. Not Kill la Kill either. Wait, what's K&K? They're the same character, except they're not. They are. Oh, Canada Kyokai. Yeah, that's the Shiki I was talking about. Yeah, but like, the only other one I can think of, but it's not like quite the same, is oh shoot, what is it? I want to say also, is it? No, BB Battlefront, the Burkey Battle, shoot. The ending theme song is Bob. That one. That was another. But that wasn't an accident per se where the MC got different eyesight. That was, God decided to play silly. God decided to play silly. And just, like, stole the eyesight left and right. Blood Blockade of Battlefront. Yeah, Kikkai Sensen. There we go. I knew it started with a K. Oh, seeing eyes of God. Yeah. Love the anime so much. It's the second season, which actually followed the original, the source material. I didn't follow as much. But I love the idea and the characters. Alright, now. Dornians. These are not mechas. Well, some of them are mecha. These are visual novels I want us to read eventually. And of course, all of them are like a bajillion hours long. Of course. We can't have things easily. That's not right. Felt kind of disjointed because they had to like go back because the ending of the first season technically couldn't have happened because that's not in the source material. The ending of the first season was original, and so they had to like kind of undo some of it. Second season was more slice of life, which was great. The daily lives in that weird city. Nasuverse is just crazy. Nasuverse is just like, well, yes, this character also exists. This character exists twice in the same place. One is them in the future pulled back to the past. But they are the same person. Right? So, I feel like this is gonna be pretty obvious. As to what's want to read and what's want to read. Which is which. So, Baldur's Sky is absolutely want to read. Technically, these are one and the same. In the English release, Baldur's Sky 1 and Baldur's Sky 2 are in one bundle. They are together. Off yourself, Shiro Emiya, said Shiro Emiya from the future. Off yourself. This is so weird. But yeah, so Baldur's Sky 1 and Baldur's Sky 2. Probably we would... Oh, see, even then, we would probably take like an even bigger break between these two because there's multiple... No. Not a one. I want to read. Want to read! But there's different routes in these, so we would probably, if we played these, it would probably be like breaks in between, like we did for Demon Maid. And then we take like an even bigger break before starting the second part. Unless the only way it would be an unless, and we would like pick it up pretty soon after, is if they gave us like a major cliffhanger. Major. It would have to be a pretty huge cliffhanger. In which case I would be like, I want to play now. I have to play now. I need to play now. What is it? I wonder what the release dates were. Wait, let me check. Baldur's Sky. Dive 1 came out 2009. March 27, 2009. And then Dive 2 came out in November 27, 2009. So that's not that far apart. So we would just have to make sure that we still have all the information in our heads, which might be difficult given how long these are. Why are all Mega VNs so long? Why are they doing to us? Why are they doing this to us? Yeah, those would be really fun to read. Because if you don't know, Baldur's Sky has actual gameplay. So it's not just a VN. There is actually, you control the mech in like a top-down situation. You get to outfit it with different armaments and like, I don't know if you get to customize the mech itself. You might get to customize the mech itself, but you definitely get to customize what weapons you use and what weapons you fight with. And then you like upgrade those and everything, and you have to fight bosses. So it's got a little bit, not as much as like Super Robot Wars. It is definitely 100% more VN than it is action fight, but alright, Lily and Elhard, can you guys stop talking about it's done! We're not talking that discussion is long past. I don't know anything about these games. They're just talking to you. You guys can continue in Discord, but we're both just ignoring each other now. Let's see. Alright, for Mecha. Okay, this is only going in this section because we need a break. Okay? I am excited for the next Demon Bane. However, I have to like cool myself because I'm still like, I still have Demon Bane on the brain, and like I need to come down from that. So this is definitely like, even if the Demon Bane my existence. That's not true. That's not true at all. Yeah, I just need like a cooldown period before we start it. I think... Do they have... Does this say what percentage? This is that. The sequel. Okay, yeah. So it's 100% translated. But then 62 out of 114 scripts have been edited. Much shorter? Oh, it is 12 hours as opposed to 41. Oh, that is good, actually. That is. That's what I'm saying. Mass Effect! I do have this. I have to... How long are Mass Effect? Mass Effect. Holy, that would take us a while. Wow. That's just one of them. We would be here for a while for just one of them. That is for sure. I don't think even... But I did hear the 30 games reception is a bit lukewarm. I don't know anything about Mass Effect. I don't even know if there's fighting. I feel like every clip I see of Mass Effect, there's no fighting. So like as far as I know, it's just a 3D VN. It's just a 3D VN. That's all I got. That's all I know about it. Alright, let's see. More to nobody's surprise. Full Metal Daemon Muramasa. Full Metal Daemon Muramasa is on the want to read list. This is one of the classics. I think this is like a classic, but like nobody talks about it. This is like when people are recommending manga, or not, they're recommending visual novels, and people are like, I like a character who's like really solidified in his personality, and he follows like his own rule set. Is not a stand-in for the reader, and everyone's like, Muramasa, you want Muramasa, you want Muramasa. Very first Mass Effect combat is actually secretly just dice rolls. D&D? Heck yeah. Yeah, I never heard of Baldur's Sky. I've seen some of it. Because my friend played it, but I like wasn't paying 100% attention. AC6 is my favorite VN. It has a true ending where you need to unlock all the endings for it. It has a text box talking there. It's true. It's true. It's true. Baldur's Sky and Armored Core 6 are basically the same. It's the same. It's the same. And then this is, you can't tell. You can't tell, but this is Muv-Luv alternative Total Eclipse, I think. Wait, let me double check. Wait, it might, no, wait, I might be wrong. No, wait, I might be right. I am correct! It is Total Eclipse. It is a spin-off story. Which means you don't technically need... It's a standalone, so you don't technically need the original Muv-Luv. So, like, if there's anything, like, if we read it... Because I own it already. When we read it, if there's anything that doesn't make sense, I'd be able to just be like, I got you guys. I could explain. I could do it. I could do it. But I don't know. I don't think it's got multiple routes. This would probably be one of the longer stories because it's 40 hours, which is how long Demon Bane was, but Demon Bane was multiple routes, whereas I believe Level of Alternative Total Eclipse is one just throughout story. 40 hours, goddamn! I wonder if you get, yeah, because that's also a lot of people. Those are the numbers for people just reading in their head, right? I am reading everything out loud. That takes a lot more time. That's why VNs are great, except all of them are ungodly levels of long, usually, especially for mecha. That's why it's like I have to pick carefully because that's 40 hours. Wait, let me look at the others. Muramasa is Muramasa is 73 hours. Let's see, what are the other ones that we're looking at? Baldur's Sky. Baldur's Sky is yeah, so Baldur's Sky Dive 1 is 50 hours and Dive 2 is 58 hours. I remember why I stopped reading the ends in college. Yeah, wait, let's look at Umineko. How long are each of those arcs? Yeah, so for Umineko, they clock it as 75 hours in the very long section. And for the Chiru arc, also, that's 71 hours. So yeah, both of those are long. What? This has to be fan-made. What? Professor Layton and the Turnabout of the Golden Witch? Someone is making a fan game that puts Professor Layton and Umineko in the same universe. Noted. But yeah, so those are that's why I've been like, you know, not crazy pushing for us to play all these games, because like in total these games, right, like this is 100 hours basically, and then 170 hours, and then 210 hours. We've got content for years, Dornians, years. And then, okay, surprisingly, this was actually, these are all Humble bundles. There was a visual novel Humble bundle recently, and it had all of these. And Eden is the one. Eden, what is that, Mark? Asterisk. There we go. The song, the name of the Bleach song. So this one, I like this. This story sounds really cool. Eden, they were only 2 on the planet. It's like sci-fi, kind of, and like sci-fi. The world is ending. Sort of war, but like post-war, but not. I don't know. It's just, I like the vibes. I like the, wait, I don't think I can show. Yeah, there's 18 plus, so that might not be great to show. Eden is great. Yeah, it's also only 10 hours. So this is very likely that we will read this soon. Yes, if you guys are over here, it says 18 plus here, which is actually an add-on. The original does not have 18 plus. They added on as a like additional disc. It was pretty soon after the original release, but like that means I can't scroll down to the images because there might be sexy time. There might be sexy time. Only 10? Listen, when all of the other ones that we're looking at are 50 and 70 hours, yeah, 10's only. Yeah, so Eden looks like it would be. I'm kind of this looks cool. Oh, hey, Kevin just dropped a new short. Yeah, stream started and a new short dropped at the same exact time. I definitely didn't make that short last night. It's not available in your region? Well, then, you'll just have to experience it with us. You'll just have to experience it with us. Okay. A full sky, or a sky full of stars, is on the want to read list. And Dornians, I have to show you exactly why. I need you, there's a kid. Scroll down to the characters. I need you to look at the main character. Does anything strike you, Dornians? Does anything strike you? Let me. Is that your daughter? Maybe. Maybe, Dornians.
Dorny.
Tin! Hey, Victorious, thank you for the sub. Welcome in. I can't believe they still. Oh my god, I can't wait. Or did I? Wait, I think the game might have come out first. I might be the stealer. I might be the stealer. Oh my god, I've stolen. I'm the stealer. But yeah, this would be higher on the list were it not 39 hours long. But like maybe I would have to check. It might be like 39 hours if you do all routes kind of thing. Actually, we can't check this now that I think about it. Yeah, but see, even if the people only going one route, they're still clocking like 30. Still, it's no stealing. I think this is probably gonna be us. See, I would have to put like. This is honestly, this is like the greatest part about VNDB, Visual Novel Database, is that people can like log how fast they are reading, their time. They can give notes about it. It's very useful. It's very helpful. So probably it would take us the 58 hours to get through this. But if like maybe we only did the one route, I would have to look into it to see if it's like even a thing. Oh my god, wait. There's one of the things is info dumping. I love info dumping. But it's like it's about space. It's got stars. That's pretty cool. It's got my daughter. I remember seeing this before, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. There's a character that like really kind of like shares my design. And then it was in the bundle, so it's now on our list of things I want to do. Oops. Ah, my nose is going crazy. Oh right, you're right. That's my great grandmother. That's my great grandmother. my heart had wings. This is like, if there was a tier below I want to read, it would probably be there. But this is about a group of cute girls that build planes. They build planes. Cute girls doing cute things, yeah! But it is also 47 hours long. And I don't have a best girl, that's like even worse. None of these girls have glasses. None of these girls have the mechanic design to them. So like, I don't know which one I would pick. Probably just the main girl. If this is the main girl, I'd probably just pick her. I don't have a best girl just from appearances. I have to actually pick based on personality. That's messed up. That's messed up. Yeah, nobody's got heterochromia. How is one supposed to choose a character in these trying times? I don't understand. I do not understand. Oh wait, in a wheelchair? She might be in a wheelchair. We've got twins though. We've got twins. Amane, best girl? Alright, let's see. Let's judge Mikoron's best girl. Oh, she do look cute. Why is it? Is this a mom? The older sister. I was gonna say, why is the side characters the best designs? But it's because it's the older sister. Oh wait! I take it all back. I take it all back. We found the best character. We found him. He has a hat. He has a hat. Look at that hat. Look at him. Look at him. Guys, this is very important. He is not sexually involved. He'd be looking fly with that hat on. Yeah, the hat is the best part, honestly. See, I like if she was a main character. Her design is peak. Her design is peak. Oh my god, I like all of the side characters' designs. Makes an appearance. Who are the I don't know. I don't know about that. Her design is peak. I can't believe this game. I cannot believe this game. All of the best characters are locked behind. I do like her design though. Of these main girls. Thank you so much, Nicker. Thank you. Senpai. But yeah, this is like, I think just because it came free and then it's got like, it's about them building planes. And then if we like it, I think I got this as well. I got this for free. This came with it, Flight Diary. So we got this as well. I have them all, Gordians. I have them all. You played that? It's a lot. It is a lot smaller, that's for sure. Only 18 hours. See that? Yeah, there's like a visual novel sale on this, like right now, I think. I know like all of Muv-Luve's on sale. I don't know why, but there's a bunch of stuff on sale. As not just visual novels now that I think about it, because I think even .hack GU is like 80% on sale as well. There's just lots of things on sale. Everything's on sale. Everything's on sale! Oh, Love on sale! Yeah, I think they're having their 20th anniversary right now. So it's like a big sale. Yeah, let's see. The main game is 60% off. Alternative is 55% off. Total Eclipse Remastered, if you guys want to read it before we do, it's 50% off. Also recommending A Sky Full of Stars, to who made If My Heart Had Wings, because it's astronomy. Yeah, that's the other. That's why. If there was another section, we could add one. Actually, wait, hold on. Okay, there we go. We gotta change it. There we go. Like these two, they're one to read because it's like this one. It's like okay, we just need to cool down from Demon Bane. But like it's mecha, so like I'm totally there. This one, it's got me and it's astronomy. Like it's got the star thing, so that was really cool. Like If My Heart Had Wings is definitely lowest on the list. Just because, like, it's more slice of life, and I don't know, space intrigues me more than plague. I'm sorry. And the ambiguous here, it's I want to, but like, they're still on the list. Like, if I didn't like it, then it wouldn't be here. This has mecha gameplay. It's like Blue Sky. But then it's shorter as well? Huh. That's hard. But yeah, so this is the tier list, audience. So wait, we can just agree. So we're afraid to go to presentation mode and lose everything. This is the list! Our middle section. Our middle section looks pretty good. I approve of my decisions. Very prone to crashing. Uh-oh, that's not good. I have to check. We don't like crashing here. Crashing is bad. It's a Kiwi and Dornians. Hello, Pichu, welcome in! I do not like crashing, Sam I am. I do not like them. I do not like it. Yeah, there's so many. I'm always looking. I mean, just with the want to read section, like I said, we've got like 200 plus hours. And then with just this, we've got like 50, and then with this, we've got another 100. So like, we're pretty set, Dornians, when it comes to visual novels and read time. But I'm always looking, especially for shorter ones. That's like one of the reasons why we're reading what we're reading now. Where is it? Let's go to my list. Oh wait, that's right, I'm not logged in. Let's go back to QB Dorney's list. There it is. Heaven will be mine! Because it's short. I'm far more open to reading things that are like outside of what we would normally read, especially if they're short. Airing now weekly, not this week. Yeah, this is today's YouTube stream because I totally forgot that I had made plans with them. No, it's not that I forgot. It's that when I originally made the plans with the person, I thought that we were talking about April 13th. For some reason. I have no idea why. I thought we were talking about April 13th. And then I was like, they're not going to be in Japan in April. I don't think. Let me check with them again. And I was like, wait, when we made plans, were you talking about March 13th? And they were like, yeah. And I was like, oh. Well, that was close. That was close. But that's really bad scheduling. Don't worry, we'll be safe. Even though it's Friday the 13th. See, I'm just protecting you guys. We might have had a bad stream. But I'm protecting. I am taking it upon myself to go out and collect all of the bad juju for Friday the 13th. So you guys don't have to have it. Yep. I'm putting my life on the line for you guys. I am putting my life on the line for you, Dornians. Almost ghosted a friend. I don't know if they entirely remembered either. I'm gonna be real. Because when I asked them, they said, "Oh, yeah!" February and March, I think. Actually, no, maybe it's different. I want to say because February is 28 days. I want to say that the days always collide. Like if the day to date are always the same between February and March. But I could be wrong. I could be wrong. Going out and collecting. She's a Juju scalper. What wasn't there attack in the power of Juju? That's just me. It's Tsukimi and the power of Juju. That's me. I'm collecting it all. That's a lot of math. I don't want to math. Understandable. Who really wants to math? Who really wants to math? But connecting to what I was saying earlier, if Dornians, I know not all Dornians are VN readers, but if any Dornians know shorter VNs, like especially sci-fi ones, but it doesn't have to be sci-fi. If you just know of like a good VN and it's on the slightly shorter side, like even like 20 hours, like medium side, feel free to suggest them in Discord or wherever. Always looking. Always looking. Narcissus. Narcissus? Narcissus? One of my faves isn't. What is it? Oh, wait, I was looking at this one before. I have been looking at this one. Yes. You know what? Let me put that on my wish list. Factually. Monster Girl Quest! Alright, I'm looking at you. Because it's like available, Narcissus is available a lot of places, I want to say. Yeah, like the 10th, I think the 10th anniversary anthology is even on Steam for free? I think? Wishlisted. Okay, let me look up Monster Girl Quest. Not in the screen that you guys can see. Let me double check to make sure. Okay, yeah. I don't actually see anything that's TOS. Can't believe your monster effort. Planetarian is definitely a top tier sci-fi VN. Is it? Now that I think, I actually have. I've read. Yeah, wait, I have read Planetarian. I didn't cry. I don't know, maybe it's because everybody hyped up Planetarian too much. I think I expected too much. I saw where it was going like pretty early on. The girl was just like too nice. The Planetarian did not hit me in like any capacity. There's no such thing as an all ages version. It's weird because like all of the Google images, like they're not showing anything not safe for work. Like they're mad. No, it's like it just she's just being polite. She's just being very polite. But narcissus. Yes. Naru kisosu. Japan? Japan? What do you mean you're pronouncing it Naru kisosu? Sorry guys, I've been pronouncing it wrong this whole time. Narcissus. Narcissus. Hi B. Narcissus. We could read Planetarian again, because yeah, that is short. Oh wait, no wait, oh my god, I forgot one. Hold on. I even own this. This is one that we'll definitely read. Stella of the End. This is another key. This is another key. And also, Dornians, the background artist who did the our hanger background, he drew a background for Stella of the End. So I'm 6 degrees of separation away from Stella of the End, of having made Stella of the End. Basically, my name is in the credits, okay? Basically. It's like right there. I basically made the whole game. I am key. I am visual arts. Harmonia? Harmonia, I haven't read that one either. Maybe if I read Planetary again, I would cry. I'm much more of a crybaby now than I was. Am I not allowed to... Is it... with no pictures? It's all ages. We don't get any pictures of Harmonia, I guess. Covers? There we go! Post-apocalyptic keywords. The story from a very, very distant era. The world has suffered from a great war. Why won't it highlight normally? The contaminated atmosphere is turning ash gray. Life on Earth almost came to a stop, and water started vanishing. This is like Eden. This is like Eden, ash gray. And this one's also short. Yeah. Thanks, Key. Thanks, Key! For making shorter stuff too. And not just long stuff. Maybe one day we'll read Air. Maybe one day we'll get to Air. I'll finally read Air so I can understand more of that A and B. I'm not pretty sure that was just based on the anime. Heck yeah! Wait, this should be up. This should be fine. Yeah! Yeah, there's other stuff on here, but not everything that is on this is stuff that I want to stream per se. It's stuff that I also might want to read by myself and then make like a video about, because it is 18+. That's actually... So I was thinking, because I was originally going to read 18+ visual novel and then just like put out all of... Like just upload me reading all of it out loud. But I realized that might take a long time. So I think what I might do is I might just make like a video about it. Like a compilation, like summary review-esque video. Possibly. And then depending on how long it ends up, we might just make a whole other YouTube channel so I can start doing that. I'll be a real YouTuber where I make thousands of channels depending on what kind of content I have. TBD. That's what we would call it. That's what we would absolutely call it. That. Visual novel Tsukimi beta face. Yep. Yep. That's what it would be. Yeah, cause like I think there's in the one that I'm thinking of, this might give it away. I wanna say there's like 16 endings. There's 16 endings in the visual novel that I have that I'm reading right now. Surely VN Reviewer is an untapped market. It's like reviewer in the sense of like I go briefly over the different plot lines that go over. Because as far as I'm aware, there's 3 main plot lines amidst those like 16 endings. So it's like go over that, go over like who created it, all of that stuff. So not like a review in the sense of like, oh yes, this is the best novel, this is the worst visual novel. More of just like, this is a visual novel that maybe everyone's not going to read, so I shall tell you of it. And then here's a spoiler part if you want to skip it. Go to the time written on screen if you want to avoid spoilers. Alright, I'll give you time. Alright, now that everybody who wants to avoid spoilers is out of here, I will proceed to spoil everything. Mars the Destruction. Wait, isn't that an anime? Is there a visual novel too? The timestamp is the end of the video. No, she can't do that. She can't get away with that. No! No! What? Well, that was weird. How was I stuck? How was I stuck? I had an OAV listed. But does it have a game? Because I know of the OVA. Is it a game that has 16 endings? Let's see if I maybe... No, it doesn't show up either. Oh, PS2 game. Huh. Yeah, weird. It's not showing up in BNDB. But there it is! Weird, it wasn't showing up. But I typed in Mars of Destruction. Wait, was it being spelled right? Destruction. Yeah! Huh! I guess it just didn't like that. It's all ages! Wait, hold up! Wait, hold up. Why is it Japanese only though? That's messed up, Bernard. Wait, 2 people have given it a 10. I must be inclined to believe them. Everyone else, it's ones all around for everything between. It's got ratings of 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. No, 2, 4, 5, 6, 9. And those each have 1. But then there's 2 10. I think I'm inclined to believe the 2 people that gave it 10. They read it a year apart as well. Yeah, there's 0 ones. There's 0 ones. I wonder if the game is a 2 to 10 hour PS2 game seems kind of. I'm surprised they got away with that. surprised they got away with that. Because see, that's even something to where like I would play that on my own time and then I would do like a video of it. Because then I could just summarize what's happening in the plot during certain times and go over that without having to live translate. I can get through Japanese. I just need time, and time is not what I have when I have to live translate. Noted. Alright. It is past 8:30, which means our time has come to an end. Our time has come to an end. Thank you, Dornias, for celebrating monetization with visual novels. Is it much manly because he played Japanese games and translated them? He did? Like, before? Like, long ago, did he get rid of those videos? I don't think I've ever seen him play a Japanese game. I'm gonna have to go back. I'm gonna have to go look. Didn't translate them himself, but it was from another YouTuber. Looking at the patches or something, or like took the OG scripts or something. But yes, thank you everybody. Let's get out of here. Press the right button. I pressed the right button. We are membershiping. We are YouTubing. One of my goals for 2026 was YouTube, and so I think that's going pretty good. I think that's going pretty good. You think so? I'm just glad that we finally have emotes for you guys. Shared some translations. Got. Yes. We are YouTube. I am still looking into dual streaming. I think I would like this main channel. That's why I'm thinking of making like a separate channel if I do want to make like more like analytic summary videos. Because that's definitely not what I stream, and I want to keep main channel being about like streams and shorts and funny stuff. So yeah. I'm glad everybody can enjoy all the emotes. And let's see, what do we have for the rest of this week? We have tomorrow. Everything else is on Twitch. Everything else is on Twitch. We're building Sailor's light gun cannon tomorrow. Then the day after that, I will be playing Mass Builder, and Project Sekai has given us a key. I mean, they gave me 2 keys, one for me, and then one for me to give away for you guys. So, I will be giving away a copy of Mass Builder for anybody who wants it, so show up for that. And then this weekend we will be watching G Savior the movie in Discord, and then playing the sequel PS2 game, Japanese exclusive, but everything is in English, G Savior video game, which also is the first Gundam game on PlayStation 2. And then hopefully the day after that, we will be finishing Armored Core Project Phantasm. We've got lots of mecha. We've got lots of mecha games. Oodles of mecha. Oodles of. So, until next time, wherever it may be, whenever it may be, if it may be, until then, let's Jimmy.